So this is my celebrity Kobe Bryant. Who is Kobe Bryant? So Kobe Bryant, sorry, he was born on August 23rd of 1978 in Philadelphia, and he spent most of his childhood in Italy, but he also kept his passion for American basketball because of his dad, Joe Bryant, who played a few years in the NBA, but then moved to the Italian league later on. And they finally moved back to the US in 1991. He went to Lower Marion High School in Philadelphia, and there he actually led his team to the first state championship victory, their first state championship victory in 53 years. He received Naismith High School Player of the Year, Gatorade Men's National Basketball Player of the Year, McDonald's All-American Team, and US Today All USA First Team Player. Um, Instead of going to college, he went straight to the NBA, where he was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets in 1996. Then he got traded to the Lakers. When he signed his contract, he was actually 17 also, which made him the youngest player drafted at the time, the youngest player drafted and the youngest starter in NBA history. He won 5 NBA championships, earned the NBA Most Valuable Player in 2008, and was also selected to the All NBA team 15 times. So why is he famous? Um, what I what he's mostly famous for is his mentality called Mama mentality. And in detail, there's a lot of different ways to put it. There's a lot of different ways to describe it. But basically, um, the Mama mentality is an obsession. It is about prioritizing your professional goals over having a normal, balanced life. It's playing without fear, mastering your craft, and wanting not only to win, but to dominate. And this was Kobe Bryant's mentality. And he actually got this based off of Kill Bill Volume 2 in 2004, um, where a character was rummaging through a suitcase and there was a black mamba in the suitcase, and the mama, of course, bites the guy multiple times and is described as being an akin to a death incarnate. And he said that this is a perfect description of how he wants his game to be. And so he was to like his teammates, he was a maniac about the fundamentals. Um, he before games, he would come in 4 hours earlier and shoot 250 shots before a game or more, depending on how he felt, or makes anywhere between like 500 to 1,000 jumpers per day in the off season. Um, and this is a quote in his memoir. Um, over here. You have to enter every activity every single time with the want and need to do it to the best of your ability. The mindset isn't about seeking a result, it's more about the process of getting to that result. It's about the journey and the approach. It's a way of life. And so one example that kind of was like very famous for this mama mentality is when he actually tore his Achilles tendon in a game against the Golden State Warriors in April 2013. Um, of course, he could have got out the game and not shot or not tried to attempt to shoot both of the free throws, but yet he still went to the line and shot both and made both of the shots with his Achilles tendon, you know, torn. And he called it his personal Mount Everest because of basically like the obstacle he had to overcome to become his best self. And the effects. So the effects right here, I have a bunch of kind of people just talking about how they actually were affected by him, and all are like people from not only basketball, football also. Kevin Durant being one. Um, he says, "I never wanted to be like Kobe, but I always wanted to have that laser focus that nothing was getting in the way of what I wanted to do out on the floor." And that's what I think the mama mentality is for him. It was just like, whatever I want to do, I'm gonna put my mind to it and do it. We all, no matter if you play basketball or not, if you watched and knew who Kobe Bryant was, you took that from him. His mindset, just everything about him, just touched so many people around the world. One of Kevin Durant's teammates, Spencer Dinwiddie, he also said, the lessons of hard work, as cliche as it may sound, the mama mentality, right? That part of the reason I am who I am today. The mentality of consistent work and pushing through boundaries and playing through injuries and never giving up, never failing or falling, sorry. Just continuing to push through, shooting the free throws after rupturing his Achilles, what I was talking about before, all those types that he did, all types of things that he did, the game winners, all that stuff. He was just everything to a lot of kids, and I was one of them. And he's playing in the and like he's playing in the NBA right now too. So it's not just kids that he affected with this mama mentality. It was also older people, people who already went to the highest level. Um, Roger Bell, he said about Mamba mentality. It's an alpha mindset. It is a I want to be the best mindset. And ultimately, when you're playing a sport, it's competition. That's what you're there for. You're there to win. You're there to try and conquer, not just win, conquer. And you're gonna kind of see um this rhythm of like conquer and like overcoming, like kind of having like an alpha dog mindset, because that's kind of what Kobe Bryant kind of wanted to see himself as, because based off of things off of the court, um his image was greatly tanked, and to do the to kind of like move past that, he kind of wanted to change how people seen him. So Mamba mentality was kind of a way that he tried to change himself, saying that I don't care what you think of me. I don't care who likes, who doesn't like me. I'm still gonna do what I want to do and get what I want to get. I'm gonna put in the work to get that. And so when he's saying try and conquer, it's not just I wanna I wanna be the one to win. It's I wanna be the one to come out on top all the time. I want to show my dominance. I want to show you, I want to beat you and then show you how I beat you and then put in the work of why I beat you. And that's basically kind of what Roger Bell was getting at. Richard Sherman in Super Bowl 54, he tore his Achilles. And instead of just waiting for someone to carry him off the field like a trainer, he said, I saw him make two free throws and walk off with a torn Achilles. And once I tore mine, I knew I had to walk off. And so he ended up walking off the field by himself also. Saquon Barkley tore his Achilles in I think it was in college, yeah. No, not in college, sorry. In the NFL, he tore his Achilles. He was a top prospect, and of course, after an injury, he didn't know, what to do. But even still, he always faced like what he should do and um how he should do. what he should like do to go about it with Mamba mentality. And he says here, I don't think I would be a player I am without Kobe Bryant, to be honest. Barkley told the Ringer in August, even just as a man, going through these last few years and battling these injuries and just trying to find myself, that's always something I could always fall back to. Speaking about Mamba mentality. In conclusion, Kobe Bryant, because of his trouble off the court with being convicted of rape, he changed. He basically changed his image to Black Mamba from Kill Bill, um, and that mentality is what impacted everybody based off of like his mindset, his preparation, his focus and intensity to be the greatest he can be at what he wants to be the greatest at. Um, Not only did it impact kids saying Kobe when they shoot a shot or when they want to get extra work in or something like that, even me, but all other famous athletes as well. And when he passed, of course, there was multiple athletes, not just from basketball or football, from women's tennis, from baseball, from hockey. Everybody was impacted by him, and yeah, that's Kobe Bryant.